Now this should be Christmas of '59, and there we are in those same bathrobes again. And we lived in the house on Columbia, and that's the hot rod that Dusty and Dick got that year. I keep seeing those wooden guns. That confuses me, but no, that's not the wooden guns. Wait till you see about 40 Christmases. Now these are the aspen trees. Would have been in the fall of some year. This, I think, is Colorado Springs looking from the Cheyenne Mountain. Now we have a hunting trip again.
Bernie Swanson and I went on. And you notice all the bucks. This is a 3 deer area at that time. And here's another Christmas. And this looks like Christmas of 1960.
This is Yellowstone National Park, and these bears were for real and did come up to the cars. This is the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone Park.
Now, you kids probably remember when you kids went up the little lake and or a little stream, and he come running back screaming, "There's a bear! There's a bear!" And if you recall, he came up to the car, and we couldn't get the back gate of the car closed. We had to keep backing up, keeping the bear in front of us. Then he finally went over and grabbed some food off of the people who were camped right next to us and took off down the way.
I'm not too sure you all remember this trip. This was still the time you guys would rather sit in the back seat and read comic books than look out the window. Went up through the Grand Tetons and came back down. I think we were probably gone a week or so. This is still in Yellowstone Park. Many wild animals in Yellowstone Park. These are the sulfur, I don't know what they call these little geysers that shoot up all over the park. And this is Old Faithful. I think we were lucky to get there when it was erupting. By now we should be at the Grand Teton National Park. This was kind of a fun thing, and somebody caught the first fish, and somebody caught the biggest fish, and somebody caught the most fish. So it was a good trip. These are the Grand Teton Mountains. Probably leaving the Grand Tetons. Very pretty drive that year. Pretty mountains. And we are at another Christmas, and we have the same bathrobes. I don't know what's happening in these little letters here. Yeah, I don't know what they got. They seem to be pleased about it, though. I think. And this must be Easter. I think we got out for Christmas and Easter. Got the movie camera out for Christmases and Easters. Whole family and Smokey. Smokey was just as much a part of the family as the rest of us, I think. And that was shortly after we got our 9-passenger station wagon. When we went on trips, there was a big fight over that back seat because someone could lie down, so we had to take turns every hour getting the back seat. Our good dog, Smokey. Grandma Swanson was visiting. I think they were 1962, summer of '62. These are the Wolves. These were relatives of Grandpa Swanson's, cousins or something. I think that's Dusty in the red hat, but I'm not sure.
This is baseball now.
Oh, now it's baseball.
This is
Rusty's baseball. This was when Phil Johnson coached the team, I think. Now, somehow we got to Wisconsin. So this was 63, after we moved to Wisconsin, summer of 63. We had bought a boat.
Must be Dick.
And this is Dick. For some reason or other, it was a lot more fun to come out and swim in this big lake than to swim in the pools. Now, this is Grandma and Grandpa Oberg visiting. This is the summer of 63. We lived on Stull Street on the corner of the Golf Course Road in Capehart in Sun Prairie. This was very good years for us, 4 years in Sun Prairie. Very, very pretty part of Wisconsin. But Wisconsin has the water and the lakes. Colorado has the mountains. And this was our boat. Grammy out there, and Rusty and Dick and Bob, I think. Dad's staying on shore taking the pictures. Oops, one hand. Dick. Dick on slalom. There's Rusty. See how everybody's smiling all the time? He just kicked that ski off. Whoop. This is Christmas 63. Same robes. Same pretty, beautiful Christmas tree. Prettiest one we've ever had. This was a vacation back in Omaha in the summer of 64. And they had big storm. This was Grandpa Oberg's house, where I grew up from birth on. Now we're back in Wisconsin again and swimming off the boat. And we sometimes went out on a Saturday and took a lunch out and water skied and had lunch and swam and skied some more and went home. That was the state capitol building in the background. And another Christmas. This should be Christmas 64 in Sun Prairie. Somebody got golf clubs that year. Still the same Christmas in Sun Prairie, and Grandma and Grandpa Swanson were with us that year. Bob. And Dad doesn't get in the pictures. Dad's always taking the pictures.